This is Fngr, and for no good reason, it's Twilight time. We start off the episode with Sweetie Belle popping her neck all sick-like, trying to lift a broom. Ah, don't mind Spike. He's a pack mule and easily carries around all your sister's crap. This is the most Twilight's ever been. Hell, you'd think she was a teacher this whole time.
Oh, I hope this works.
Fret not, Apple Bloom. You can easily get a job on Team Bad Guy with skills like those. You just made a godless abomination by accident. I'll have you know most evil scientists can't get that right on purpose. We'll skip over Scoot's fumble and oh wow, I haven't seen 4 square plates since junior high school. Apple Bloom makes a remark about modern politicians and much joy is had.
I can't believe she gets so much attention without even really doing anything.
And Scoots turns into a full-blown hater. So yeah,
She's using some pony else to build herself up. And without even putting in the effort to learn her own skills like we
leave it to the kid whose whole life is spent believing she's a princess to finally notice there's a princess in town.
Did you say Princess Twilight?
Well played, Polsky. You win this round. Would you two get a room already? Oh.
Must bring me along next time you go. Bring us along. I mean, we used to see her around town all the time, and I thought, whatever. Me too, I thought that. But now she's a princess, which makes her totally awesome. Plus, she has wings. And she's an alicorn. So can I,
Okay, I can't wait to see what Ultra Fast Pony does with these animations. I'm telling you, Team Bad Guy, those smiles don't lie. Twilight seems to sort of ignore DT and Silver Spoons, and it goes right over their heads. Hey, did the writers just make a dig at all the analysts asking for more Princess Twilight? Dave Kolsky, you cheeky bastard. Run! They're swarming, you fools!
I told everyone about your special Twilight time! Oh no, here it comes. And they all want in! Twilight time!
You know, just a thought, what was Diamanteria's thought process on this episode? I understand that she's a junior bad guy, but it feels like she's just flying by the seat of her pants, making it up as she goes along. You know, Discord could use a student. Just a thought. This here is magnificent. She whips the mob into a frenzy and then shames them down.
Now, every pony! Demanding time with a princess as an unruly mob simply won't do.
God, if Hasbro ever kicks her off the show, Disney should get her on DT on speed dial. Speaking of magnificent, Sweetie Belle is really on the ball. Every bit as conniving and underhanded as her big sister. What I meant to say is, oh look, a moose. You know, this new Sweetie Belle would fit in with DT and Silver Spoons amazingly well. All the kids are decked outside the fast food place that's totally not a McDonald's. Did this ever remind anyone else of their old screwed up childhood friends screwing up a simple plan? Where do I begin with this? Scene. There are 5 hamburgers on the table, not including the 2 that she ate, plus the medium to large size fry. You sow, do you not know not to talk with your mouth full, and most certainly not to impressionable little kids? Look how horrified this poor guy in the background is trying to drink his soda. Poor Scoots is mortified out of her mind. Apple Bloom looks like she walked in on her parents doing the hokey pokey. 2 things. Pinky is amazing in this episode. And what the fuck contraption is she wearing? Like when Scoots grabs Sweetie Belle here, doesn't it feel a little creepy? See, I warned you. When ponies get into a mob, they can take down CRs well above their challenge level. Sweetie Belle's freefall into decadence continues unabated. It comes time for the CMC to turn off the tap to all their newfound fans. And the mob revolts. The CMC haul flank over to Twilight's, and Twilight being the best pony lets the CMC off the hook. You know, Scoots really doesn't belong in this episode, as well as Sweetie Belle and Apple Bloom. Sweetie has her magic to practice, Apple Bloom is catching up on her potions that she picked up when working with Sakura, but like Twilight says, she herds the bookworm ponies over in one section, and that doesn't really fit Scoots. Then again, Scoots already has a mentor. It's not really a deal breaker or even a strike against the episode, it's just something I noticed. You know, they could have ended the episode with the CMC sharing their time with all the kids in the town, with the lesson being about sharing. It would have been a good lesson, as well as the fact that Twilight could have been a teacher for all the kids in town, and that would have led to a lot more episodes. Just sharing a thought. No disrespect to Cherry Lee, but Who would you rather be taught by, some earth pony or an alicorn? Pip spills the beans by accident, being a kid, about the CMC milking everyone for favors. And Twilight puts the CMC on the spot to show what they've learned all week long. Sweetie Belle doubles down and charges ahead, convincing herself and her friends that they can pull it off, despite all week long just slacking off instead of studying. And whammy, lesson learned after a trip to Humility Trail, and the CMC end up doing a diary entry. In closing, I predict the main 6 will each take a turn teaching the CMC lessons, much like Flight to the Finish, and now Twilight time, throughout the season. I really look forward to Pinky's lesson with the CMC, and honestly, Stairmaster was the point of no return for me when I went full brony. So Fluttershy's episode with the CMC is always going to be welcome. So till next time, don't ask why a field burns or a plague spreads for no good reason.